Basement Tapes 126. This, folks, is the real deal. This is a historical set. I say that a lot, I guess, but this truly is, that just goes to show you how much was going on in baseball cards, sporting cards, all that stuff. But this is a industry-wise a relevant set and an historical set because, and I said an historical set instead of a historical set that time. So I don't know which one's right, but I'm going to keep going. 1960 Fleer baseball was continues to be a big deal in the hobby, I think. Of course, Fleer was poking the bear. I call them instigators, agitators. Some others have disagreed with me. Disruptors, perhaps. But anyway, Fleer was hot and heavy to get into the baseball market and tried so with Ted Williams, tried so with the old timers in 60 and 61, but 63 Fleer. They really went all out. And this is, again, a legendary set. And I happen to be in negotiations for a complete set of these cards right now. There is one located about 3 miles from my house in perfect condition with checklist as well. So wish me well. I have 9 of them currently. Of course, I've had the Carl Yastrzemski one for decades. And it's one of those ones where I thoroughly enjoy saying I've had this card longer than anybody, which is the truth. 1963 Fleer, and some information about that according to Beckett. The Fleer set is of current baseball players was marketed in 1963 in a gum card style waxed wrapper package, which contained a cherry cookie instead of gum. The 5-cent packs were packaged 24 to a box. The cards were printed in sheets of 66 with the scarce card of Joe Adcock, number 46, replaced by the unnumbered checklist card for the final press run. The complete set price includes the checklist card. The catalog designated for this is R418-4. The key rookie card in this set is Maury Wills. The set is basically arranged numerically in alphabetical order by teams, which are also in alphabetical order. So that's a lot of confusion there. Again, it says R418-4, which is strange because it isn't a gum set, but perhaps because it was issued by Fleer Gum Company. That's why that designation was given. One rookie card abounds here, and we'll get to that later. There are 67 total cards, we're told. $46.79 average value, $3,135 total value, $1,000 to $2,500 for a set of these. Let's look at the top 3 here, and we will probably have some shenanigans in our leaderboard here, but let's look. The checklist is a big one. Willie Mays, number 2, and Roberto Clemente, number 3. So not all the big stars were here. It's kind of diminished by a lot of the contracts that were out there. Of course, no Mantle, anything like that. But there is enough star power here to really get your loins lukewarm at the very least. 1963 Fleer, 67 cards according to the old TCDB. Teams depicted here are the Orioles, Red Sox, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Tigers, Colt 45s, Athletics, Angels, Dodgers, Braves, Twins, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Pirates, Giants, Cardinals, and Senators. Did a pretty good job of being all-inclusive, if you ask me. Hall of Famers in here, there's 12 of them. So Brooks Robinson's in there. Mays, Yastrzemski, Cott, Santo, Drysdale, Koufax, Spahn, Clemente, Roberto Clemente, that is, Mazeroski, Bob Gibson, and Orlando Cepeda. So there are some players in here taking some extra money or some cherry cookies on the side. Of course, the rookie card in here is the number 43, Maury Wills. Did not have a tops designated tops card for quite some time, I believe 1967. And Maury Wills was depicted on an earlier card from a World Series appearance, but this is his first real rookie card. It says NL Most Valuable Player 1962. Maury Wills, Los Angeles Dodgers. Shortstop, nice picture of him in the road grays of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Maury Wills, Los Angeles Dodgers shortstop. Height 5'10", weight 160. He bats both. He throws right. Born October 2nd, 1932 in Spokane, Washington. Maury was easily the most spectacular player in the major leagues in 1962. I disagree. The mercury-footed infielder, son of a Baptist minister, broke the hitherto unbreakable base stealing record of Ty Cobb, stealing 104 bases in 165 games to Cobb's 96 in 156 games in 1915. Wills had 97 steals in his first 156 games. The switch hitting star became the first shortstop since 1922 to amass 200 hits in a season and established a major league record by playing in 165 games. Major league record, it says right there. It has his games. It has his times at bat, his runs, his hits, his two-base hits, his three-base hits, his home runs, stolen bases, runs batted in, and average. Of course, at this point, 165 games in 62, but 544 total. So he had been around a while, been around the block, as they say. 165 games due to the 3-game playoff, I believe, that he was forced to play in following the 1962 season. Let's zoom back down. Packaging. Let's look at the packaging for this. Fleer baseball. Wow, there is blues. There are reds and there are yellows on the front. Looks like a softball, actually, but it's a yellow baseball. You see some autographs on that front of that, including one of the Robinsons, I believe one of the Willses. Major League Baseball pack, leading players, Fleer, Major League Baseball, trading cards with cookie, 5 cents. So they really try to get you in there with the baseball cards and the cookies. Let's look at the back of the wax wrapper. It says Big League Baseball insignia, your favorite team insignia for just, I don't know what that says. Anyway, it's all boogered up. But anyway, send some of your Fleer wrappers to Chicago and they'll send you back a cap. There's also pennants available and all that fun stuff. Maybe I can read it on this card, this wrapper here. Nope, can't read it there either. Anyway, go to TCDB if you want to look at these. Interesting wrappers there. I'm sure they would have loved to have given you any gum, but you got a cookie instead. A lawsuit by Topps stopped Fleer's production of their 1963 set to just one series. Cards were issued with a cookie instead of gum. The ACC designation for this set is R14-4. So a big hypothetical and speculation about what would have been in series that would have been issued after this. We don't know. We'll never know who was lined up. There's just enough firepower in the first series to imagine they would not have held back and had more of those big guns in the second series. So kind of a cool looking set. Photographs, color photographs, that is, and a diamond-shaped emblem on the bottom left with the name and pitching or name and position and team name in the bottom right. So fun little set there. Brooks Robinson is a classic card there. Don't have that one, I don't think. Billy Mays is at the Polo Grounds. Polo Grounds, you say? Yes, he's at the Polo Grounds in the San Francisco Giants uniform. So he is a roadman playing in the Polo Grounds against the Mets that year. Anyway, there's the Yaz. There's the light tower in the back. That may or may not be the Green Monster. I'm not sure, but all sorts of fun little cards in this set. Johnny Callison, Clay Dalrymple, Don Demeter, Art McCaffey, all that stuff. Smokey Burgess is in there. He's a catcher. He is wearing his vested pirate shirt. Clemente, all that stuff. So cool set, historical set. As I said, I am trying to obtain one of these myself in completion, which is rare. I usually like to go piece by piece, but if you have the opportunity to get it all at once, then why the heck not? Bob Gibson, beautiful, intimidating card there. Love the black St. Louis Cardinals caps from back in the day. So anyway, 1963 Fleer set baseball, contemporary players, something we wouldn't see from Fleer for another 18 years or so due to litigation. So it was on, first shot was fired. Well, the first big shot was fired, and it will take a long, long time for the dust to settle. Sweet. That's 1963 Fleer Baseball. Basement Tapes, episode 126.